In today's video, I'm going to show you how to set up Make, one of the most powerful automation tools you can use to connect your apps and streamline your workflows. If you find this helpful, be sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Start by logging into your Make account. Open your browser, head over to make.com, enter your email address and password, and click Log In to access your workspace. Once you're in, the first housekeeping step is to complete your profile. Click your profile icon in the top right corner, open Profile Settings, and verify that your name, email address, and organization information are correct. If anything needs updating, save your changes before moving on. Now, take a moment to familiarize yourself with the dashboard. After logging in, you'll see the main interface with several key sections: Home, Scenarios, Templates, Connections, and Organizations. Each of these plays a specific role in your automation journey. Next, click on Organizations. If a default organization already exists, review its settings and rename it if necessary so it matches your project or business name. This helps keep everything organized, especially if you're managing multiple accounts. From the left menu, click Scenarios. Scenarios are the automation workflows you'll build in Make, and opening the Scenario Builder lets you see how these workflows are designed visually. Before you build anything, it's important to understand how automations work. Every scenario contains a trigger, that's what starts the workflow, and one or more actions, which are the tasks performed automatically. A classic example would be a new Google Forms submission triggering an action to add a row to Google Sheets. Now head over to the Connections section by clicking Connections. Connections are what allow Make to communicate with external applications like Gmail, Google Sheets, Slack, or Trello. Click Add Connection, choose an app you want to start with, and then follow the login prompts to authorize the connection. Grant the required permissions, and once approved, the connection will appear in your account. Make sure it shows as active in your connections list before moving on. To get inspired, click Templates. Here you'll find ready-made automation examples that can help you understand how scenarios are structured. Browse through common workflows and see what sparks an idea. When you're ready, click Create a new scenario. The visual builder opens, and you'll start by clicking the large plus button to select a trigger app, like Google Forms, Gmail, or Airtable. Then choose a specific trigger event, such as new email, new form response, or new record. Configure the trigger by selecting the connection you created earlier and choosing the account, folder, or dataset you want to monitor. Next, add an action module by clicking the plus button beside the trigger. Select another app like Google Sheets, Slack, or MailerLite and configure what should happen, whether that's creating a row, sending a message, or adding a subscriber. Then map the data between your apps by connecting information from the trigger to the action. For example, map the form name to the spreadsheet name field or the email address to the subscriber email field. Finally, test the scenario by clicking Run once. Trigger the workflow manually and verify that the data moves correctly between apps. Review the execution results and confirm there are no errors. And that's it. You've just learned how to set up Make, from your first login to your first working automation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.